everybody, welcome to Tori's Cash Corner, and today we are finally doing a cash stuffing, and I feel like I haven't done a cash stuffing in ages, and I know it probably hasn't even been that long, but to me it feels like it has been forever. And I will be using this cash planning sheet. So we already have some stuff that got taken, like Wizard Wednesdays, Tiny Tuesdays, stuff like that, and portions of my bills, which is surprising because you rarely get to see that. I feel like it all, by the time it all has set, like I get paid and the bills happen, there's nothing for me to show you at this point. So I've missed doing a cash stuffing. I feel like it's been a hot minute. So I will use my cash planning sheet over next to me, and we're just gonna go ahead and get started. And I'm hoping we can actually stuff some of the savings challenges that we finished that I've been like holding off on doing. So I'm hoping we can do something like that. Those turds are crawling up there. But yeah, so thank you so much for being here. I'm close to 100 subscribers and I'm so thankful for all of you. And yeah, so let's just go ahead and jump in and let me stop blabbing. So I'm trying out a different setup to where I have the binders that I'll be using hopefully over here each time, and we'll kind of go from there. Let me get Mr. Kitty Cat here. And I feel like I am out of breath. And how has everyone's week been? How has your day been? How's it going? Just in general. Okay, and if you are new here to a cash stuffing, I will link my previous one up in the cards somewhere. But this is Gabe's binder. Gabe is actually my roommate, so my girlfriend and I, we room with our roommate Gabe, and so we split the bills. Either some of them we split a third, like rent we split a third, or like power and like utilities and stuff we split half and half. But we have known Gabe for a couple of years now, and I've been cash stuffing his paycheck for some time now. And it's just easier this way. His bills all get paid and he doesn't really have to worry about anything money-wise like that. And it's just easier for us to work as a household together with me just cash stuffing everyone's paycheck, if that makes sense. So like when I say I mean usually my girlfriend and I, or like our income together is a daycare, and Gabe works in healthcare, and this is he has a bi-weekly paycheck, so he has a steadier income, which makes it easier for me to be able to film cash stuffings like this and offer you a more bi-weekly paycheck offering, or bi-weekly cash stuffing budget, rather than like my girlfriend and I's budget is not as consistent as something like this would be. Ours is very much uniquely, I feel like, our own, and it's hard to kind of explain that all on its own. So my cat's going potty. Anyways, I don't know what I was in the middle of saying. We will just go ahead and get started. So Gabe worked. Guess what? There's $15 in there. That's a lie. That's a lie. Anyways, Gabe got paid a little bit larger money than we were originally planning. So we were able to cover a couple more things on this. He's been working overtime, and that was able to help out. And then I'm not sure if the next paycheck, they're going to take the hours that he was supposed. So like, since he missed last week, right, the next week's paycheck might be kind of scary. So we're just trying to see how this goes, but it is a magic month for him this month. So we're lucky we're even getting a third paycheck. So let us continue. Anyways, Brent is going to get $398, and there is a placeholder in here for $383, and then there's $15 in here for a total of that should be 300 and something, 98 as well, I believe. Hang on. Yeah, so this is a total of $398 as well, and we're on top of that stuffing another $398 for a total of, oh my gosh, $796, which I think is actually $1 over than what he needs. So I don't know, maybe I did them math wrong. He's supposed to have $7.95, I thought, but I don't know. We'll just leave the extra dollar in there. It doesn't even matter. I'm not gonna lie. And I did this in 3 100s. So here's 3 100s. And then I did this in weird denominations, and this is so I can have change in case I get stuck in like that one week where I only had 20s to work with. So the denominations in this whole thing is going to be kind of strange. And I also switched some denominations for Tiny Tuesdays and like Wizard Wednesdays and stuff like that. So some of these denominations might be weird. So if it takes me a minute longer, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure myself out as we go. So you're kind of just going with me. And if there's weird little cuts, it's because I'm trying to figure my life. I'm trying to figure my life out. Okay. So we have $300 here. Hang on one second. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 50. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Okay, this should be, hopefully, my math is correct, $398. But let's count this. 100, 200, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 350. Let me fix these. 355, 360, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. 398. Awesome. And then with our placeholders here, of a grand total of 300 or 700 and what did I say? $96. And I'm not going to make you sit here and count this again with me because holy moly. Ollie was talking that whole time. All right. So she is stuffed and that's full rent and we are only on the 17th. So that's awesome. So next paycheck, I have to take out a little bit more. And I have not updated this at all. Don't look at that. Okay. And power is getting, oh, it needs $88 and I have money in here. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that. Stop, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I have $70 in here, really? Power for this month was pretty low. So we only need $88 total for this month. And obviously you can this month has, holy moly. So I haven't updated any of my trackers. I feel like I've been just honestly trying to stay above water. So we need $88 for the power this month individually. Like Gabe needs $88 and I need $88 for a total of power bill $176. So then we each just need $88. So the fact that I put money in here and I didn't even realize it, I did budget $70 last paycheck. Oh my gosh, I think I'm shaking this. For the power bill. So that's awesome. So there is $70 here. So I did plan to budget the entire $88 from this. So actually we only need $18. So see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna have to bear with me on this freaking today. I feel like I'm struggle busing. So there's 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so this should be the entire $88. Now I'm hoping 20, 40, 60, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88. Awesome. And then this will just get deposited into my bank. Holy smokes, I'm struggle busing. Okay, and hopefully this time I actually remember to update my trackers, but we'll see. Let me actually, I keep forgetting to cross this off as I go. Hang on. The phone bill. We just paid our water bill. Oh, the Wi-Fi actually. 38 is going to the Wi-Fi, and that's just in a 28 by 10. A 5 and 3 ones, and I tried to keep the crusty ones that we got from the bank for this the bills, and then we'll leave the nicer looking ones in for the challenges. So if you see crusty ones, I'm sorry. That's the full power bill for this month, and that's not due until the end of this month, so we're just, that's already done. I guess it's been like 2 weeks, actually. I lied. The gas bill we just paid. The phone bill should have $100 in here, I'm hoping. At least I thought that's what I budgeted. 20, 40, 60, 81, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. Okay, so that is correct. And then I just need $30 because I think Gabe sent me the phone bill, and I think it was like 128, but I'm just doing 130 because I can't. And they wrote on this bill. Grody. Okay, so $30, and this is the full phone bill for the month of May, and I believe it's due like next week. I don't know. And then I think next month is the official month where like our full, like what we're actually going to be paying now for the rest of however long, is going to be like 155. So we're going to have to budget it out a little bit differently, but if I need to like contribute portion of my end, then like I will. So we're going to figure that out as we go. The subscriptions, he actually canceled RuneScape, thank goodness. RuneScape, is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. Yeah. He canceled his subscription, and so we actually didn't have to pay for that this month. Thank goodness, that was his like highest subscription. But he's still paying for PlayStation, and he's still paying for Spotify and like Google Storage or whatever. But PlayStation already got paid for this month, and Google Storage and what is it? Spotify, I just left in his bank. So he has $15 extra in his bank. And then I also was supposed to leave gas in his bank, but I accidentally used that for their smoke, and that that got used on the card. So now I have to cash stuff his gas, and then I'm gonna have to give him the cash, which I hope that's okay, but we'll see how that goes. His car payment needs $98, and this is gonna be for half of it. The other half is gonna come from his next paycheck. So I did that in a 50, 2 20s, and then a 5. 1, 2, 3. So this should be $98, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we are looking at getting a new car, and it would be like a shared household car. And I think I said in, oh my gosh, I can't stuff this in there. I think I said in one of my videos, I don't even remember. Or no, I think I said this every time. On Wizard Wednesdays, the money that's going to be saved at the end of the Halloween challenge and Something's Brewing is all going towards a deposit for, or like a down payment for a new car, and then we're trading in like mine and my girlfriend's car, and trading in Gabe's cars as well. So we're hoping to get a more family-friendly vehicle, especially with like fostering and stuff, and like the daycare. Just a larger vehicle in general would be nice, because right now we drive like 2 separate cars if we need to, and it's just a struggle when you're this many people in such small cars. So we just want something bigger for our household. So this is probably going to change here soon, but I don't know how soon. We're talking about like going really soon to look, but I don't know, we will see. Continuing on, sorry, that was just spiel. I don't know. Car insurance just got paid, like literally just got paid. Renter's insurance, I was going to do it for this paycheck, but then I decided against it because I realized it's only the 17th, and we can do that next paycheck. We don't need that right now. Credit card, I am adding, so what we would have paid for renter's insurance, and then what we would have also stuffed for something else, I don't even remember. We're doing $100 in here, I believe, right? Yep. And I just did that in a single 100. And there is an IOU in here. I did just place this in here. And this is like the one that was on the sticky note. This is like my personal, like, I need to add $100 in here because I spent $100 on his credit card. But I haven't done that yet. But I'll just put his 100 in that.
And yeah, so that'll just be an extra payment. I think his payment, like minimum, it's like $70 or something like that. But we're trying to get moving on on his payments, so we're trying to pay a little bit more monthly. I just realized I don't know if I even talked about this loan, but this loan is Gabe's personal loan that he took out so we could put a larger, I don't even know, I think it was our cleaning deposit, because we weren't prepared for our cleaning deposit or like move-in deposit for our current rental to be so high. So he just took out a personal loan, and then we were also going to Lost Lands at the time, or like that's the rave we go to in September, and so we used the remainder of that money to like travel down there essentially. So this loan is the loan that I give him portion of, and then he also pays portion. This needs $108, so I do know that I'm gonna grab $8. I want to say, I was talking about how I pay a portion of Gabe's loan because we took it out for the house we're renting together. So that's when I pay my portion, and then this is his half. So the actual full total of the loan repayment is $214. I just split half with him. And we just found out we've paid a little bit over $1,000 on that. So that's really good. Let's continue. I don't know why I put this pen away. Okay, the IRS just got taken care of. The storage unit just got taken out at the beginning of the month. The kittens are doing something, so we don't need to stuff this until the next paycheck. Momo does not require anything right now. She's actually doing really good. Gas. This is where it needs $25. Yes, $25. And I will give this to him when he gets home tonight, because he actually needs that like as soon as possible. So okay. Household is getting nothing. We just got, I think, most of the things we need. Fast foods, getting nothing. This was already used. Travel, we just paid this, and he only has 3 more payments left on this. So I'm so excited to get this thing out of here, even though it's going to come back probably around like November time, because he'll go back again and he'll start paying that again. Lost Land is getting $54, I believe. It is getting $54, and that's for the full total of this month's payment. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? I don't have change. Hang on. See, this is where I told you it's gonna get weird. Okay. Oh. Okay. These I was gonna use for my ding ding. Okay, ding 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 challenge, but we'll just put that in there. So I need 4 of these. 3, 4, right? Yep. Okay, 54. And this, actually, I might trade out. This should be the total $107 payment. Did I? I might have stolen $2 from there. Hang on. Okay. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Hold on. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. What? I stole money from here? Only needs $107. So I must have counted something wrong. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 150. That's already more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm so confused. If I bought 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 5, 6. I already had the full amount in here, and I didn't even know. I'm so lost. Well, we have 155, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, which we definitely don't need. that much. Hang on. So that's almost half payment for the next one. So the next time we'll only need to stuff. Maybe that's what I did, is I double stuffed. So we have a total of $161 in here, and 107 is going to be taken out. On, I guess. Oh man. I guess by the time you see this, 107 will be pulled from this, and so it'll be left with 53. So then the next time you see this, we'll just need to stuff 54, and then it'll be the next payment, if that makes sense. So that's cool. I didn't know I did that. Okay, then that's it for this envelope, but we are going to stuff some over here. That's why we still have more money. So we'll start with this binder. Sorry, I don't know why I put that like that, but it's gonna stay like that. We'll start with this binder, and it needs, oh, this is the wrong binder. I didn't even know I needed another binder. Wow. Holy moly. Okay. Okay, this is actually my personal binder. And I need to go to, I think it's over here. Yeah. Okay, so this is my debt folder, but I haven't made Gabe. We pay, oh my God. we split our TV payments half and half. So he pays 27 and I pay 27. And so I just don't have an envelope for him to put in, so he just puts his 27 in this envelope. So this is going to be his portion, and I actually will write this one down because I tend to be forgetful on this one for some reason. That's always in here. Oh, and I need to start stuffing. Oh my gosh, I need to make a note of that. Okay. I want to start going or splitting the HP Instant Ink with him, because that's the whole reason I got a new printer, was because he broke mine. So I'm gonna make him stop paying that with me. So we gotta get some money for that soon. Okay, let's see. Okay, so TV Affirm is done. And then we will jump into this binder now. Well, actually, we need only one thing from in this binder, so. Okay. So this is Gabe's rave travel envelope, and I have taken some money out and put it in the bank, and so there are some placeholders in here. And I also took $17 from this, and I don't even remember, I'm not gonna lie, what I used the $17 for. But I owe it $17, so that's just mine. So if we count the placeholders and if we pretend the $17 in there, there should be a total of $325, and we are going to be adding $80. I forgot to add last week's when we added $15, so there should be a total of $340 in here. So I have an IOU of $32, $200 in placeholders, and then this should be $108 in cash, and then we're gonna add 80 to this, so that should be a total of, oh man, total of 420 in it total after I finish that IOU. So we're gonna do a 50. And then I did this in a bunch of 5s, I think, but I don't know if we have enough. Nope. Okay, hang on. 50. Okay, let's do 50, 60, 70, and then we'll do 80. And I'm going to use this also in case I need it for denominational breakdowns. So all together, if we count, gosh, okay, I don't know where I was struggling there. But there, I need to write this down. There's going to be a total of $420.
And I might pull this cash back out of the bank at some point. I don't really know. I did finally do the math on that, and right now bi-weekly Gabe should be putting in 130, but we just did 80 right there because we weren't able to budget the full 130, so we're just kind of working with it there. But we do need a total of $785 each by September, which monthly is $262 individually, and bi-weekly that's $130 until we can get to Lost Land, and that's not including as well paying our payments and stuff. So we need to like buckle down. But I have a couple of challenges going towards these, so I'm crossing my fingers, and we need to make sure we have a good after vacation stashed away for that, because I'm not ready for that either. Okay, so let me cross this off. Okay, and then I'm supposed to put this back over here. And then we will finally do some challenges and some savings things that he's been needing. So, okay, this registration one, I made eons ago, and this is honestly terribly cut, and I just don't even want to talk about it. I don't even know. Okay. Anyways, each icon is $20, and I am just going to color in one of these, and we're gonna do $20 here. And there is $20 for his registration, and his registration is due, I believe, at the end of June. So as long as we do one of these each paycheck, by the end of it, it should be like literally on target with when the registration is due. I'm hoping. So cross your fingers. And then on top of that, he wants an oil change. So yeah, that'll go into car maintenance. I have a car maintenance and I have a car care. Car care is more like, yeah, see, we got like wipers with that. Car maintenance is like my oil change one. Well, it has been. So, this is gonna get, you know what? So I don't have to get any weird breakdowns. Yeah, just so I don't have to do any weird breakdowns. We're just gonna do $50 in here, even though I only allotted 40. I'll just leave it like that. And then Gabe is getting a haircut, and I believe I forgot that this was in here completely. Gabe has a personal envelope in here. Here it is. And he wants a haircut, and his hair looks super long. So it was $40 I was gonna allot, but we'll just allot the entire 50. And that will be for his haircut. And then I forgot I wanted to assign these, well, I guess not assign because they're already assigned. But I don't even know where to put this. Sorry, I'm stressing. Okay. All of our ding ding dings. Okay. I forgot I wanted to assign, I don't know why I keep saying assign. I wanted to stuff these ding ding ding. And I know where they go. We just kind of need to stuff them and put them in their allotted places. So for pre-vacation, obviously it needs to go in pre-vacation over here. And I think this is the first one. Yep. So I'm just going to put this right in here. Awesome. And then this will go with my stack of finished ones in the binder that we just pulled that from. Okay, this one is going to Gabe's debt. Awesome. Actually, okay. Since we assigned the full 27 for his TV portion, holy moly. I'm actually going to steal these $2 for ding ding ding. And then I'm going to take this 5 and we'll just put it in his bank for an extra 5 that he won't know is in there.
that one will be taken care of. I think this one is assigned to yarn. It is. So this is gonna actually just go in to, I believe I have it in this binder. Yeah. Okay, everyone, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm sorry if the angle's different. I'm sorry if the lighting's different. I'm sorry if it just feels different from the literal last clip that you just watched. When I was recording last night, Gabe had just gotten home and while I was getting ready to stuff this, and I couldn't find the proper envelope that I was looking for. So I just decided to like literally stop exactly what I was doing, and then we just played video games all night, and that's like the thing we do when he gets home. So I was just trying to like wrap up what I was doing because I had been working on my stuff all day, and I just wanted to play video games with Gabe and Ellie and, you know, do our thing. Oh my gosh, I don't have my rings on. Hang on. Okay, so from what I last remember is we were stuffing this yarn one and we were stuffing all the other ones we had finished, but I could not find, I have an envelope that was titled fun, and I guess I had moved it into my rave binder and didn't even realize it, but it's actually supposed to go into my personal binder. And, and other side comment, I'm going to be doing a lot to my system. I bought some new binders, I have some dashboards coming, and I have some stuff that's going to change. So if you see stuff slightly changing, it's because it is. I might do an updated, like, go through my binders kind of section, I think, but I don't know yet exactly. But for right now, this is just what we're gonna do. And let's see. So I have a fun envelope. This is what I was looking for yesterday, right here. And this is literally for anything fun that we decide, I guess. I want to make an envelope for like Ellie, Gabe, and I that's like our own type of like activities per se, like Ellie fun, Gabe fun, Tori fun, if that makes sense. Because right now I just have like personals, excuse me. So like Gabe has his own, I have my own, and Ellie has her own kind of thing. But I want something like this because we have like a movies and, right? Yeah, we have like a movies one. I think I owe money to the movies one. And I have like a buffer one and a miscellaneous one, but like I want to make one more. But I just haven't made envelopes like this. Like I made these when I first created my system. So this is the first time we're actually ever adding to fun since I created my system because I never had it in the budget. And these challenges are able now to like help me these challenges are now like able to help me save for stuff that I never like really actually tried for last time. Sorry. So we stuffed yarn, and let me put this binder over here, and please ignore me and my cat were playing right here, and he got me. It was an accident. Me and him, he like I'll run away from him and he'll try and jump and like grab my ankles or like grab my calf and like try and get me. And then if he does catch me, I like grab him and like roll him over, if that makes sense, on his belly. And then like we roughhouse like that. He's one of my favorites, okay? Like he's just, my little sister rescued him from our farm. And he had an older brother that like took really good care of him, but he had a really bad URI and he was so messed up when we found him. And so he's like my little buddy now. And when we play, he's getting bigger and he forgets how strong he is. And so sometimes that's why I have so many marks. Like these are from the kittens, but this one's from PP, and he's my favorite. He's funny. If I find a picture, if I remember, I'll insert a little picture of their names. And I know we have random cat names, but his name is Pee-Pee and his older brother's name is Poo-Poo, so we call them Pee-Pee and Poo-Poo. And that's a whole sidetrack story that you probably didn't even care about. Let me continue this so we can get done with this cash stuffing. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay, this one's going to Ellie's personal, and it's $10. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know she had this. And that's gonna go actually Tim Burton.
This is actually going to go in this same envelope in this one. Awesome. Now Ellie has $10 in there. Now I'm just making now a stack over here, and I'm going to put these in my ding ding at the end. Okay, this one I believe is going to Care Credit, if I'm not mistaken. And I just don't even know how I want to split this up. Yeah, so Ellie has a Care Credit payment of $75. And Gabe's Care Credit payment, I believe his like minimum is like 60 or something like that. And I've just been paying an extra 100 towards that. So part of me wants this to go to the extra 100. So then I just have to pay the 60. But then also if I did Ellie's, I would only 35. But I've been trying to pay 117 for Gabe's Care Credit, and if we did this full 40, I would only need to pay 77. Let's do this one to Gabe's Care Credit. So I'm going to put this over here, and I believe it's in my personal folder that my Care Credit is in, and we'll just write this on the thing so I know. Okay, yeah, see, I literally just put these in here, and then I decided that I wanted to actually start like stuffing them better. So we're gonna put this in here. And even though this says January, this is not the lot. Like, I've been paying this every month. I just haven't been cash stuffing it because I've just immediately been sending it to Gabe. So 518 Gabe credit, and we'll just put Gabe's actually 40, and now this has $40. So then I'll just need a little bit more to make the $117 payment that I want. And this I've actually used to pay. I need to use these to pay the extra amount to my credit card. Hang on, actually, let me take these out really fast because I think I already wrote that they were in here. Yeah. And then I took 25. Awesome. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me put these over here. Okay. And so then this will now go to an extra payment, and I think I didn't do the right math. There's $11 here, but look, I took out 25 and I wrote 25. So I just didn't do the right math there. There should be actually, yeah, so that's right. There is $11 there. I just am EDD when I was doing this math, obviously. This is supposed to be $11. Okay. And that is correct in here. So we'll just put this back. I just didn't like the way, I just wanted it now all to look the same. And this is all going, I believe, to my platinum credit card. That's why it says P credit. Yeah. Excuse me, holy moly. Okay. And this one. This is going to After Vacation. So let's stuff this final one. And it's $24, and I have an IOU, I believe, in After Vacation, and it's Gabe. For Gabe, I owe him, but we're not gonna count. We're not gonna count this towards the IOU. We're just gonna. This is just gonna be extra, if that makes sense. So, ooh. There's $60 supposed to be in here. I owe it $47, and we just added 24, so that should be a total of $84. But if we subtract, there's going to be 37 in cash, and then I still owe it 47, if that makes sense. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Oh, that is correct. Sorry. I think, did I say 37? I don't know. Anyways, there's $37 in here, and that math is correct. Because 47 plus 37 is $60, right? What? No. No, sorry. I'm talking. I need to stop talking. 47 plus 37 is $80. $84. Holy moly. Which is what will be in here after I fix that IOU. So we're going to do... Okay. And then these are separated by Gabe and Tori because it's just like who contributed like that money that time, if that makes sense. But I don't really care. Like if he needed money from this, I would take it from my portion, just like how I needed money from this and I took it from his portion. We don't really care like that. So that's okay. Oh my gosh, this is exciting to see this start. Everything's happening in here and I'm getting excited because September is getting super close and I'm so stoked. We have decided to do like well, I guess I'm gonna talk about this or I guess I should have hopefully talked about this on my Sunday savings because well, yeah, I don't know when I'm posting this. I think I want to post this on Monday. So I'm hoping by Sunday savings, I will have already talked about this. But we are wanting to do like a grungy theme or like why can't I think of the word, dystopian kind of like Mad Max theme for one of our days for Lost Lands for the rave. And I just don't know any other ideas. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know. I think on one of the pictures I posted on Instagram of the three of us, we were like, it was like alien, like outer spacey theme. And Gabe was wearing like a cat one piece. Like it was like a cat, like not one piece, but like it was like a shirt and like shorts built in together with like an outer space cat theme. And Ellie and I had like metallic clothing on, if that makes sense. I'll post if I remember, I'll post a picture. But we always like to do like little themes for Lost Lands. And if you don't know what Lost Lands is, it's an EDM festival. We've been going. We love raves, we love EDM music, we love you know, the fist pump, the stuff like that. And if you think that's weird, it's honestly one of the happiest places I've ever been in my entire life. And I'm so excited to go back. So, I mean, to each their own, you know, like for sure. But I was going to say that me and my girlfriend were already talking about because like, do I pre-record? I know this is a ways away, but do I pre-record for that? Or like, do I just like take a week hiatus? It's gonna be for a whole week. Do I take like a week hiatus? Or like, I don't know really what to do about that yet. But also, me and my girlfriend were talking about maybe like including some vlogs or like maybe me like doing like a side vlogging thing. Cause like, I don't know, we do like a lot of stuff like with the kids and like the daycare stuff. And like with the foster stuff, and I feel like I'm always working on something like this, or like I said, like we do like our video game stuff, and I don't know, I just feel like we're always kind of like, it's a different day always here, I guess, if that makes sense. Like it's kind of the same, but nothing's ever the same, if that makes sense. And it would give you guys more of like a look like into who I am, I guess, if that makes sense, if you even care. But yeah, so some fun stuff I feel like are going to be coming up here in these next few weeks, and I'm just really excited. So from like changing my binders to thinking about a vlog to even just talking about Lost Lands, like I'm just super excited. So yeah, let me know down in the chats if you guys even know what I'm talking about for like raves and stuff like that, or if you even care. And yeah, I love talking to you guys down below. So really just anything. Thank you for coming to this cash stuffing. It probably was supposed to be a stuffing Saturday, but you know, here we are. I'm just trying to get my life together. A lot of stuff's happening with fostering, and I'm just trying to, you know, go through the motions. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of you. We're so close to 100. Oh my gosh, we're so close to 100. You have no idea how excited I am. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful for all of you and for all the support. And yeah, I will shut up now. But go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. Comment something down below. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It would mean so much to me. We're so close to 100, and I'm going to be doing a giveaway, and I'm so excited. And new stuff coming super soon. Like, I want to do it now, but I don't know. I'm trying to be patient, like, you know, wait. but we'll see. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.